Hey guys, I'm back and inside because it is just too cold and windy to do a video out there. And of course, I was worried about the sound of the wind, and there Tato is munching away on his food in the background. So, as you guys can see, this bag is getting full of stuff, getting ready for the big giveaway. Today we're going to be doing a kind of a twofer. So number one, I'm going to be talking about something that's going to be in there, but we're also going to be doing a little unboxing. So, way back in one of the first Q&A videos, somebody asked me what 5 items would I absolutely want to put in a bug out bag. And one of the things I said, top of the list, was a good multi-tool. And I've been thinking a lot about, what multi-tool I would want to put in this bag. And one of the big things I'm looking at is weight. I don't want to put something that's too heavy. As overall, the bag, I don't want to put together a bag that's too heavy. So, a lot of good multi-tools out there. And I know that I'm going to start a little bit of a controversy here when I say this. One of my favorite multi-tool brands, though, is Gerber. Not a big fan of their knives. One of my first multi-tools I ever owned, though, was issued to me as a young, dumb private. And I still have it. It was a Gerber multi-tool. It still works great. And I've had it for, I don't even want to say how many years, because I don't want to date myself that way. But I still have it. Still works. I still use it. It's not the fanciest thing. It's not the the belle of the ball, compared to some of the better ones that I have now. But it has lasted all these years. I have a lot of faith in Gerber. So I looked around, and you don't need a super fancy one in a bug out bag because it needs to perform some basic functions and perform them well. And especially considering weight, I've picked the Gerber suspension for this bag. So today we are going to unbox, or unpackage, as it were, the Gerber suspension. This is the actual tool that's going to be part of this bag for the giveaway. We're going to take a look at it and all the features and everything. And hopefully I will be happy with this choice. If I'm unhappy with the choice, I will think again and pick something else. But it is ounces lighter than some of the other things I was considering putting in this bag. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what we've got here. Let's start by looking at the sheath it comes with. Nothing fancy here at all. Little rigidity to it, which is nice. Makes it easy to put it away with one hand when you need to. So holds its shape, but relatively thin nylon. Not any kind of weatherproofing or anything in there. Velcro closure. Does give you a horizontal or a vertical carry option though, which is cool. But nothing to write home about. It is what it is. So there we go. One of the things that I really value in a multi-tool is one-handed opening. Unfortunately, this does not have that. However, I think that for the purposes where we're using it, you loosen this up and you can one-hand it. It's a little tight because it's brand new, but these butterfly opening multi-tools, it can be done, and when they loosen up, it's possible. It's just not as easy as the Gerber makes some really good slide opening ones, but that's, I guess, neither here nor there right now. What this does have is a spring-loaded pliers, which I really like, which can help a lot and aid in a little bit of fatigue when using them. Now, according to the propaganda that Gerber puts out, this has a total of 15 tools. Now, I'm gonna play my usual big jerky jerk when evaluating some of the tools. It has a bottle opener. They call that a tool. They even call the locks tools. So I don't know if I'm going to consider those tools when we're evaluating this. They also do the typical thing where they say that the needle nose section is one tool and the conventional pliers over there is one tool. So this is, right here is 3 tools. The wire cutters, and I'll give them that, wire cutters is a tool and pliers is a tool, but are we really going to say that needle nose pliers is one tool, regular pliers is one tool, so that's 2 different tools here? I don't know. But how many times can I say tool in 30 seconds? But anyway, looking at it, so skeletonized all around frame, which helps it stay really light, which I like. Good ergonomics when holding it. A lot of them are just, straight. They're not sculpted to the hand, and this, I kind of looked it up, some of the reviews, and it is supposed to be really comfortable. again, you got your needle nose pliers, you've got conventional pliers, and then you've got wire cutters. Now these ones, unlike some of the fancier ones, you can't replace them. They don't have replaceable blades, so you might have to do some maintenance on them with some filing and stuff if they start to wear. But if we close it up to take a look at the tools which are accessible in the handles, what I really like about this is that instead of just little nail nicks, now they do have the little nail nicks for some of the tools, but to access your knife blades, look at that nice, oh, that's a lot smaller than I thought, but I really like that little modified thumb stud deal. That makes it really easy to access this blade with whatever you're doing. Smaller blade than I thought, honestly, but okay. So you've got a fine edge there, and then you've got a serrated blade. So whichever you choose, whatever you feel like is the better edge for what you're doing there. And then again, you know, you've got they lock in place. So ooh, very easy. Ooh, nice and smooth locking. Now I wonder, do all the tools lock, or let's see, because it doesn't really say. Yep, all the tools lock in place. So we'll just start with the one side here. So again, you're very easy to access knife blade, followed by, what do you have here? We'll call that a medium slot driver slash screwdriver, and then a medium-sized Phillips head, and then on the end here a relatively small, but you know, in a pinch, don't worry, this bag is also going to have a saw, but a rough cut saw. And those teeth, I like them. Not as, I know I should be looking at it in two different ways. Number one, you know, let's evaluate the Gerber suspension, but I'm also looking at this primarily in terms of going in the bug out bag that I'm building right now. And because there's also going to be a saw in there, this would be like a secondary or something you would use while crafting stuff, while building stuff. So excuse me, it doesn't need to be a big fancy saw. Then again, in a larger, fancier multi-tool, you're only going to get probably another inch or half an inch of saw blade on there. So, but man, those teeth definitely would cut through, you know, some decent sized sticks out in the field pretty easily. So nice. Okay. So on the other side, like we already saw, you've got your serrated blade, followed by a bottle opener and a can opener, all in one. And I'm just going to put this blade down so I don't cut myself on it. Oh my god, me following safety rules, holy cow. A smaller slot driver there, which I imagine you could also use as a little bit of a punch or an awl if you wanted to. What is this? It's a little, oh yeah, little lanyard hole if you wanted to use it as such. You don't have to connect the lanyard to this, but if you wanted to. And then let's put that down. A little teeny tiny pair of scissors. So again, I was going for general utility on this multi-tool to help you with, in your situation, bugging out a multitude of tasks. For the bug out bag, I think it serves its purpose pretty well. I think it gives you a good amount of versatility and utility for just those general use kind of tasks that you might need to perform. If I was looking at this in terms of a separate tool, I might want a little bit more utility, a little bit larger size, a little bit more hard use potential, but that's not what I am getting this tool for right now. Features that I really like, spring loaded. I love the way that you access the blades externally with those little thumb studs are great. Very comfortable, very easy to use. The locking system, very nice, very easy to get your hands on and disengage. The positioning of the tools, and even the ones that don't have those easy thumb stud access, you're not struggling if you look at the way you can access them on the outside. You never struggle to get your hands on one of the tools like you do with some other multi-tools. They're very easy to get. Pull the one you want. Very, very nicely done. Weight, again, is pretty good, especially compared to some of the heavier tools I have. Sheath could be better, but again, not a very expensive tool. It's not a cheap tool either, though. You can find some other generic, no-name ones that are a lot cheaper than this. But I think that this one is going to serve the bag very, very well. I do want to do a standard little edge test, though, on that blade right out of the pack. Pretty good. I've never done a pull-through on something this small before. So, let's see. Very nice, actually. Not a clean cut at all, but it did it. It did it like nobody's business. It slices right through. I mean, it does a great job. This little tiny blade out of the package, very sharp, ready to cut. I never like using serrated blades on rope, but even I didn't do it on camera again, did I? I have the camera in a very awkward position, so it's uncomfortable to do it here, but yeah. So I don't want to mess with the saw or anything right now because, again, brand new. It's for the winner of the bag, but I can tell by the serrations, by the teeth, it's gonna be good. So I feel good about putting this one in the bag. If, again, evaluating as a standalone tool, as like, the only thing you're going to carry, I don't know, I might want something a little bit bigger, beefier, but with everything else that's going in the bag, I think this is going to be a great addition and a great supplement and complement to everything else that's going in there. So I know you guys want to see everything else that's going in there, and you will really, really soon. But I mean, especially the other cutting tools that are going to be in that bag, it's going to be pretty sweet. So what are your thoughts, guys, on the Gerber suspension, both as an addition to the bug out bag itself or as a standalone multi-tool? You guys like, don't like? Keeping in mind that there's a lot of stuff going in the bag, not just this one tool. Happy with this, disappointed with this? Is there another one you'd rather see? We are very quickly counting down the time to the actual giveaway. The only thing holding it up right now is I'm waiting on the last couple things for me to actually, they're in the mail that I ordered to put in the bag so I can do the actual video on what is all in the bag, since that is the grand prize. So as soon as that gets here, we are ready to go. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited. Really, really, really excited. I get so excited doing these giveaways. I really do. I get so excited doing them. So there's probably going to be, a few more videos in between that are not giveaway related, but also some more showing you stuff that's in the bag, to get you guys all pumped up to see what you could win before we actually do the big giveaway video showing all the prizes and all that other stuff. Okay, guys. So be excited. Be really excited. I'm excited. But in the meantime, you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.